Yeah, they're almost here.
Day 12. Today we leave Palenque. There's something about packing up a room you've only slept in twice. The feeling of a place that was never quite yours. The road north is calling. We're heading to Mérida, the cultural heart of the Yucatán, and it's going to be a long one.
This one feels more luxurious.
One of the things nobody warns you about long travel days is how exhausting they can be. 8 hours, 2 states, one very welcome lunch stop in between. The jungle thins, the road opens up. Warm engine hum, swaying bus, heavy eyelids. I can feel a nap and neck crick incoming. Meanwhile, we're moving from the Chiapas lowlands toward the Yucatan Peninsula, from one world into another. Champotón. Our lunch stop, and honestly, one of those unexpected highlights that only happens on a day when you've surrendered any real sense of agenda. The restaurant sits right on the Gulf of Mexico. And I don't mean near it, I mean you're eating above it. The water spreading out endlessly in front of you. This remarkable shade of jade-green that you keep second-guessing yourself. Is it really that color? Yes, it really is. We are served in tomatadas, corn tortillas, lightly fried, draped in a rich tomato sauce. Then comes my caldo de mariscos, a seafood soup that smells like the sea it came from. Shrimp, fish, clams, all swimming in a deep, savory broth. And then, Campeche. Some places simply refuse to be adequately put into words. Imagine a town where every building looks like it was designed by someone who genuinely loved color. Pale yellow, dusty rose, mint green, terracotta, all of them trimmed in white, like frosting on wedding cakes, except somehow also dignified and centuries old and completely, impossibly real. Campeche was a port town that pirates kept sacking relentlessly for decades. So they built walls, defensive fortifications that still stand today, which now give the entire historic center this sense of contained, preserved beauty. A city inside a city. The UNESCO designation came in 1995. You understand why the moment you step inside the gate. Our tour leader Suze led us through the historic center. There's hustle here, traffic, people going about their day, but all at a frequency that feels almost polite. The cathedral stands at the center, one of the oldest in the region, and from certain angles in certain light, it looks almost fictional. Then down to the Malecon, the waterfront promenade that stretches along the coast for kilometers. The sea beside you, the pastel city behind you, the late afternoon sun doing things to both that your camera will try to capture and mostly fail. Of all the places we've stopped on this trip, Campeche is the one I keep thinking I'll go back to. We leave Campeche in the late afternoon. I look back through the van window until the walls disappear from view. I find myself doing that more and more on this trip, looking back. Not out of reluctance, exactly. More like wanting to hold the image a little longer before it becomes a memory. The road to Mérida unspools in golden hour, the kind of light that makes even ordinary roadside scenes look composed. The streets to Mérida narrow as we enter the historic center. By this point, after 8 hours, 2 states, 2 stops, and more food than I probably needed, the hotel room is genuinely one of the most enticing things I've seen all day. But the city doesn't let you rest. Not yet. We're out again within the hour, following Sus through the streets toward the main plaza, where Mérida at night reveals another version of itself. The cathedral rising at the far end, enormous and quietly overwhelming. Dinner is a lesson in Yucatecan history, served in a bowl. Relleno Negro, a jet black stew made from charred chilies and spices. It shouldn't work, and then it completely does. Day 12. From the jungle to the White City. I'll see you on day 13.